Hello, welcome to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. My name is Ussur. If you're like me, you've been watching and playing a little bit of D&D recently, and it leaves more. You want more, because a D&D session goes on for a while, and then it's a break until your next session. So, Pathfinder, while a little bit different rule set, is very, very similar. And look at this scene of insanity. Anyway, we are going to do the main story on the storyline mode, because we don't need it super difficult. Alright, as you can see, there's some pre-made people. Different things. Cleric, fighter, rogue, slayer. We're going to do a custom character. I have a very specific character in mind, so this shouldn't take very long. We are going to be a kitsune. Yes. And while there's a lot of classes here, alchemists, they use bombs. Different types of elemental bombs. Arcanist is a magic user. Barbarian is what Taika does in D&D. You rage and you hit things with your big weapon. There's no warlock in this. The best you can do is be a cleric and worship an evil god or a demon. They do have that as an option, but no warlock, so I can't play mine. They've got your ranger, which can do both melee and ranged, either way you want to do it. But we are going to be a sorcerer, which is a magic user, the nine-tailed heir, which is restricted to kitsune only. There's a lot of different stuff in here. There's rogue, which is what Bowen is playing in D&D. I'm just gonna go normal kitsune. It gives you dexterity and charisma, -2 strength. I won't need strength as a sorcerer, but I will need the charisma. And having charisma as your main character in the game, very helpful for all the diplomacy and persuasion checks. Going to have a background as an arcane scholar. Not really. Doesn't really matter. It adds some different skills to you. And then we're going to max out, well, not quite max out. We're going to hit 18 on our charisma. Easily be able to get it to 20 by the end of the game. Don't really need wisdom. Intelligence, it would be nice to get +1. We're gonna need some con. We'll get a +2 in that. Okay. So now I have to kind of think about what I want to do, because I don't think a +2 gets me more skills, so I don't really need it. I don't need it to be smart. I might do a little dexterity. There are many ranged spells, like Scorching Ray, and that's what I was thinking of. Dexterity is going to help on my ranged attack rolls. So let's do that. And you know what? Let's make myself smarter. I'm going to be smart. And we'll put the last point there into strength to kind of de-gimp that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay, skills. Persuasion. Almost mandatory. We've got knowledge of arcana, and I guess use magic device. That's all my skills. I'm doing it in the things I'm proficient in, because it has a bigger bonus. I'm going to do point blank shot just because that gives you a bonus on ranged attacks when someone's within 30 feet, and you need that because you have kind of a penalty for that. Okay, spell focus. My favorite spell tree is evocation and necromancy. We're going to go with evocation to start. Now I got to figure out what bloodline I want, because the bloodline will just select Fey. It gives you these different spells in addition to what you would already get as a sorcerer. I don't know, I kind of think air might be the best, because then I'm just doing lightning attacks. I'm basically doing Force Lightning as a Sith. But the dragons are cool as well, because you can turn into a dragon. And then you gain a bite, 2 claw attacks, 2 wing attacks, a bite attack, and a breath weapon that deals 6d8 of damage. Really tempting. In fact, I was going to go with the air one. I think I'm going to have to do a dragon. And I think I'm going to go with the black dragon. They do acid. That's the dragonborn lineage I took in our D&D campaign, is the black dragon. Okay. So, magic missile. It's an evocation spell. It's a really good one. It always hits. Unless they have a certain spell up to block it, it hits. And then I think I'm going to do ear-piercing scream, which hits for damage and it can daze people. Here's your list of gods. Asmodeus, the king of hell. He's a bad one. Evil, fire, law, magic, and trickery domain. And he gives you a favored weapon. I don't know that a god is all that important for me. So I'm going to do Calisteria, the goddess of lust and revenge. And I'm going to be chaotic good. Alright, now I gotta make my guy. I'm gonna be skinny because I'm a sorcerer. I don't have much in the way of strength. Oh yeah, that face. The look of smug. Yeah, that fits. Also, dark colors. Dark colors. Always. And then, because I'm a kitsune, I can morph into a human form. So, I need to make my human form. Alright, got same color robes as my kitsune. Got a mohawk, because why not?
For this, I'm always ready.
I'm gonna do the confident just because that sounds like whisper a little bit for my voice. Alright, Ussur. Is created.
Mere flesh wound.
So, alright, let's get to it. I've played this a little bit. I haven't gotten very far. So I thought, you know what? This really does help fill that D&D void as you're waiting to play. I'm gonna play it. I played the hell out of Pathfinder Kingmaker. And now I'm just experimenting a lot with classes. I beat it with a monk, which is one of my favorite classes because fisticuffs and lots of attacks. Level 20 monks can hit like 7 times when they're unarmed. And here I come. Make way, coming through. Fetch a healer, quick!
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
Now, not all of it is voice acted, but a lot of it is.
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Kind of an ass.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him?
That's a good question.
The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
That's a good question, too.
Demons, prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
Yeah, so this is the middle of a war between humans and demons.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right.
All right.
We'll get
I'll
you
work on
patched
that.
up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules.
I notice you're not
Get his things
abiding
back
by the
after
rules.
festival.
You've got weapons on you.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
Iomede's kind of the, one of the main gods of the paladins. Like, a lot of paladins worship him, and it's kind of the main god of this city. I won't give up that easily.
That's the Crusader spirit. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
I'll get her, and she just stands there shouting.
Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
Yeah, but I can shapeshift.
That's the first I've heard of that name. Who are you, then? What's your business in the city?
Right now I'm working on dying.
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man.
Yeah.
He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday.
Wouldn't it be
but not
easy
you
to
or
see
I.
a demon spy?
Not the defenders of this city.
I know I'm not, like, insinuating anything about the tieflings that are on the screen.
I loose the grudging
Like, a
grip
demon
of
looks
pain.
like a demon.
Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Thank you for
I
helping me.
accept your thanks. But my work is not yet done.
Who are
my
you?
name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
What happened
I
to
do not know
me?
yet,
Cool.
and that troubles me.
Awesome.
I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Sure. Are you really
You
a
don't
dragon?
believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
Yeah, a giant ice dragon
Certainly,
would kind of be
but
in the way.
careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. Do not be
Great.
discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabris.
All right.
We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Laughter is the best medicine. All right. Let's do this. So, we're going to go get a drink. That's literally our quest. Let's have some mead. This is kind of how the movement management works. You just point to a spot, click on it. Hello, my good man. One of your finest meads, please. Love a drink, especially when the city's footing the bill. What do you say, another round? Yeah, keep them coming. I just about died from a demon attack. Huh. I don't know why this is on my toolbar. Let's get rid of it. Grow claws. I've got 4 spells for both for this, and as a sorcerer, I believe it uses the a slot up as long as it's a level 1 spell. It doesn't matter what you cast; it goes down to 3. Okay, I don't see Jolt on my toolbar. Let's put it out there. What's this? Dismiss spell. You can dismiss an area effect spell at will. Ah, so if you've got an AoE that you put on the ground and it's still going on, you can just do that and it will cancel out your spell. Alright, we'll come over here. We have to participate in some kind of, like, combat. We'll do the ranged combat. And it's all on rails here. So I threw a knife, hit the bullseye. I'm the best. Thank you, thank you. Uh-oh. That's not a good sound.
Behold, Iolande, you poor imposter. Your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
See what I mean about a demon still a demon? Like, even if they're worse spies, they look like a demon! Unless there's humans working for them, which could be possible. This looks bad. Boom! 43 damage.
Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
And there he is, the Lord of Locusts. She turns herself into a dragon. And we're in deep, deep shit. The protector of the entire city was felled that quickly.
Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I've seen you somewhere before.
You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
I think I'm gonna look for a way out of here. Give me that
Right
protective
away.
spell.
Stand still now. No fidgeting while I cast this on you.
False life.
Good luck.
Don't know what that
Try
is.
not to get eaten
I think
now.
it gives me some temporary hit points. But, yeah.
Take that, bughead.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws.
That was really stupid if that was me that did that. Like, hey, let's do a level 1 spell at a demon lord.
Behold, Iolande. Behold the death I saw.
Whoa. And this has been a terrible start. Things have not gone well for us. That's the way the game goes, though.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
Are you sure? Because, like, losing a dragon seems like kind of bad. All right, let's see. Do we have... We have no weapons. Luckily, I am a sorcerer. I don't need weapons.
Holy mother of...
Hey, stay. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to
wow.
be just
Modest.
fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
Well, that's
all
good.
that matters. Now, we're going to...
Let's see. I have knowledge of Arcana
Fancy meeting you down here.
and Persuasion.
Terendelev here
I don't
today,
want to
right?
persuade
You
that.
aren't injured, are you?
That's evil.
Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
I'll try an athletics check. Hopefully we succeed. I don't know if you can fail this one. I have bad athletics, so I succeeded. You lift the rocks enough to free the woman from the rubble. You gain 48
I think it's
experience.
broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade of the Eagle Watch. I
Okay.
was overseeing
What's
security at the
Eagle
Festival
Watch?
Square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though? Now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Yeah, giant locust
Well, I'm
monster? No,
Paladin,
no.
by the grace of
Holding a
Iolande,
giant scythe,
I
yeah.
crossed the whole continent to come to Mendeb and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now.
Cool.
I don't even want to
Cool
think
story,
what
bro.
might be happening up there in the city. Canabras has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like.
Don't know what that
It's
is.
a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomede's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I
Okay.
really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there
Nope.
are people dying in the streets.
Nope, people are more important.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabras will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
I'm gonna say that I'm a scholar who came here to see the world wound. That kind of fits with the whole sorcerer
Didn't you
thing.
pick a great spot to do your research?
Yeah,
I know what you scholar types are like. When it comes to your intellectual curiosity, you just don't see danger. And in the
I'm a
world,
badass.
we got more danger than anywhere else.
I'm a
You should
badass.
be
It doesn't
glad we
matter.
still got scholars who want to come here to study our enemies, and not just stay home to count the spots on butterflies.
I mean, that would be a lot more peaceful than this.
I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
Great.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia,
So you're
stay
just
behind
flat
us.
out admitting
We're
you're
in
an
no fit
idiot.
state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Yeah, let's hope. Alright, so there's lots of stuff here you can see to do. Press Y to enable inspecting. I actually have not really experimented with that. However, we are going to change our formation. She's up front, I'm in the back. Actually, that one's just fine. I do not need to be leading the charge for anything. Oops, I did not select them both though. There we go. Now you can hold down the tab button and it will highlight anything along your path. So, like that. Loot. I need a weapon. I don't really, but I'm gonna say I do. So, I could do a short spear. Or a cold iron dagger. I'm not sure what the cold iron thing is. Right now I'm gonna go with the short spear and this cloak of resistance one I'm putting on. Oh yeah, look at me. I just did the spear because I plan on mostly fighting at range, but if something gets up close, I want a spear to be able to whack it. What have we got here? Loot. Terendalev's scale. Hi.
Who's there?
It's me. Fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party and aren't in the dank catacombs under the city. Fingers grip rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not
Wow.
demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
The handsome, dashing
Really?
Kitsune Ussur.
I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack.
I would
And
have thought so
Terendalev,
too.
I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord, not even Terendalev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Discari himself has come to Canobras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendalev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help.
Yeah.
Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
Now it's a demon breeding
We've seen
ground,
how powerless
apparently.
they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
Alrighty, tell me more about
Who am
yourself.
Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it?
Yeah.
You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group.
No.
No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
She touches the polished snake skull amulet that hangs around her neck. Alright, do you want to join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
The way she holds herself,
That's right.
I don't believe that she's an ordinary
citizen.
citizen.
A demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Yeah.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so add her to party I've got selected. He had a dagger. Whoop-de friggin' do. Let's make sure... Yep. She is not much for defense, So we've got a paladin, great strength, gonna wear heavy armor, good hit points. They're gonna be up front. She is a spirit hunter, which is a type of shaman. Learn to enchant their weapons so it could harm the incorporeal enemies as easily as mortal flesh. She is going to... Oh, shit! We're in battle. Our first fight. Here we go. I was going to have her cure wounds. She has the cure wounds spell, so she's going to heal herself. That's her turn, so you hit spacebar to end the turn. I do it turn-based. You can turn off the turn-based and they all just kind of go, but this feels more like the D&D experience. And then I hit spacebar to speed up the enemies because it takes a while for them to get here. Let's do acid. That's my cantrip. Free spell cost. Boom. I hit him for 3 damage. He's dead. And now she can run up and stab it. I usually hit the spacebar to kind of speed it up because it can take some time to get through each one. I'll try not to do that to start. We got some armor. She has a chain shirt. That padded armor sucks. I don't wear armor. She's gonna have way more than... Yeah, banded mail. She's got heavy armor. And she's using a longsword. I think that's what the paladin... Yeah, Iomade, if I remember right, has a longsword as its favorite weapon. All the deities have their favorite weapon. You get a bonus if you use it, so I do not want to change her weapon.
For me.
Oh, hey. Had a little bit of a freak out. Okay. Not what I wanted to do. There's a way to turn this on so it stays on. Whatever. I want the acid bonus, so... Boink. Dead! Oh, that was it. Get wrecked. Alright. Moving along. We've got a fork in the road. Let's go to the right side. We have more bad guys. Ugh. She's so slow because she's a paladin and wearing heavy armor. She has very little movement. There's got to be a way to... No.
Don't hold back.
Like there was a way in Kingmaker where you could just have it on permanently. Oh, there's a second one. Okay, don't get in front of the tank. Yeah, there you go, tank. Wow, you missed. You rolled a 1! Oh, hey, it is permanently on. Or maybe it's just permanently on for this battle. I don't know. Ha! We've got somebody over here. Where are those bracers? Bracers of armor +1. So if you're not wearing armor, I think it works. I'm not sure if it works if you're wearing armor. My armor class is 22. No, it doesn't work for her. So, this is something that I should have. I have engraved Lucky Bracers, which gives me +1 bonus, luck bonus to armor class, and a bonus to reflex, will, and fortitude saving throws. So I've got something better. I don't need it. Sort these by type. There we go. And we've got a scroll of inflict light wounds. Got a scroll of mage armor. Scroll of ear piercing scream. I bet you she could use. Yeah, there you go. If it's on your toolbar, you can use it in battle. So, holding down E to spin my camera, we have successfully killed that off. Let's continue forward. Oh, more bad guys. And the roof's trying to come down on us. Okay. Over here. Don't get in front of the tank. Because if it tries to go past me, I get an attack of opportunity. Hey, now it's on. Nice. Okay. What else is out here? Ah! I get a free attack if it comes into my melee range and then leaves. So that's why I didn't want her to run past the tank. Because most enemies will not voluntarily get attacked by, you know, walking by someone. They won't take that attack of opportunity risk when they could just attack the tank that's there. Uh-oh. lizard. Oh, man. They're always just out of range.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Oh, it said it was in range and it was right at the limits of that range. Oh well, I'll take care of it. Boom. 3 acid did not kill it.
The spirits demand your blood!
Skin it. Yes. Oh, skinning failed. Damn. I'm not seeing anything here. Hello there. Who are you? Actually, I know the answer. I have gotten this far.
I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
Yeah. You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you've never encountered a creature like this before. It looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
WotR.
The man notices you and freezes. The curling horn protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall.
Lan, did you find it?
She's just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. She immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Demons are laying waste to
If
Canabras.
things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the
Shield
surface,
maze?
but the maze...
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Who are you? Tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low.
Okay.
We are the Underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
That doesn't tell me anything.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
Okay.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
Okay.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
What are you doing
That's
here?
none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking
I'll
out
help
of
you
the
look.
rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
Great.
Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Sol, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the Underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the Holy Sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
I'll help you look.
Fool's errand.
Holy
None
sword.
of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Good point. Okay, so what I want to do is say we'll find the sword faster if we work together.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Well, if it's a holy sword, it's also going to be, like, bright,
It's a good
right?
thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Yeah. Why is that so hard to understand? Okay. Devoured by darkness.
I found something.
A ring.
What's that there?
I don't know. Grinding stones.
I found Something.
More grinding stones. Handful of gems. This one's got a gear on it. How did you not see it? How did they not see that? It's shining in a dark underground cave. Alright. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Ussur feels the drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there's no pain or weakness. Hazy scene appears. Cave chamber, this one or another one entirely. Ussur's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly burst into his mind, thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery, they betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, people from whom I'm descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. Could have tried to run, but I will not. While I must save my strength, I must. While recognize the foreign origin of these thoughts, intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl, because I'm good. I'm not evil. Spark of magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before the wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said that the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? Frenzy of foreign thoughts come faster and faster like a rushing river, and images flash by one another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. A majestic golden-winged angel gazing in the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing and only if you're ready. There's no going back. Don't waste your strength healing me. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from the depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow. Sound pierces like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. But Ussur knows how to resist malign influence such as this, no matter its origin, because I have knowledge of Arcana. Force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Ussur is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. Monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real, it exists only in this strange vision or memory, but the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. Shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. Shadow lost my place. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel. Foolish angel struggling on the rocks like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout. Becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of heaven? Strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow before this enemy. Flaming sword comes to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demon creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily upon the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword with his last burst of strength and plunges it into the rock. Ussur senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. You won't kill me, monster, this I know, but one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and save and protect the innocent. Vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Ussur does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. Words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in his chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, he sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. Final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Ussur senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it. And I'm all sparkly glowy now.
Hey, are you all right? You were kinda glowing just now.
I'm fine. Kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Iomede.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends.
Yeah.
The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
Okay.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Yes, it's called being the protagonist of the video game. Of course I can do that.
Now, WotR, don't be a sore loser.
Yeah.
He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint.
Maybe.
Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
I'm a kitsune.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Alright, requires an angel mythic path. Reveal the light of heaven. Seems I can control it. You can be evil and go down a demonic path.
Wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
It sounds like either way you're going to take down Discari, but if you went down like the demonic path, you'd probably just replace him with yourself, which I'm going to do at some point.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more golden. Chief Sol needs to see this.
Yeah.
Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no.
You're right.
He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right?
Yeah.
Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Alright, lead us to your chief and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Okay.
Now what is that?
First, let's grab the loot. Then we've got a DC check for mobility.
That was easy.
Apparently we succeeded because we didn't come across and get all beat up. That's where we're gonna save it. It's an excellent start. Well, it's not an excellent start because we got our butts kicked and everything. And then thrown in a hole, and the Demon Lord murdered a dragon, but we've got the Sword of Light and we can use it to kill him. Whether we kill him for the sake of good or the sake of evil, we can kill him. And then take our rightful place as either a monster or a savior. Anyway, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can see whenever I post new videos. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Catch you on the next one. Bye!